I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shemi, Awashai by Shimmer, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to all the Akim out there pushing the word in sincerity and in truth. This is just going to be a quick lesson going into don't let up off the gas. Put the pedal to the metal. And that's the times that we in. This ain't the time to be letting up. This ain't the time to be doubting. This ain't the time to let the spiritual demon Satan get the best of you through your job, through your woman, through any type of element whatsoever, because this thing is boiling down to the ugly of things, man. You know, just like on the battlefield, you know, you might fight those many battles, but the more and closer you get to the nucleus and get to the heaviest part of controlling, that's the hardest part. Just think about even the earth. The earth has the outer shell, but the core, that's in the mantle. Well, it has the outer shell, it has the mantle, you know, but the core, that's the hottest zone of the earth. So we're boiling down to the core of things. And only the intense, the strong, the ones that are actually serious-minded will survive, and the ones that's been on play and that's been wavering and basically wavering and being all over the place, those are the ones that's going to fall by the wayside. All right, so this is the time to not slow down, basically go harder and harder and harder in this thing. All right, so this is Philippians, because Paul, he spoke the same thing, you know. Philippians 3:13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. Right, and it tells you in Ezra, basically cast off the things, the burdens that's holding and weighing down on you most. All right, it says, let not your sins weigh you down, neither let your iniquities lift themselves up. Certain things you did in the past, say for instance, you went off and you did an action worthy of death. Repent and keep it pushing, man. Put it in the back. Leave the past with the past and leave the present and the future where it's set, and push for that. Push to be a better man. Push to be stronger, wiser. Go harder in this thing. Pray more. Fast. Go to the Lord if you need help. If you feel like you're weakening up in this thing and your mind is Satan is getting the best of your spirit, pray to the Lord for spiritual strength. Yahweh Shema Awashai, not the liar, Chazak. Give to me strength. Give to me wisdom, Chachama. Give to me knowledge, Yadai. You know, all these different things you have access to so that you become more stronger and fit and more built for the battle, man. And the men of the Lord, they always supplied us with that wisdom on how to make it to the finish line. So there is no excuses. It's all about using and utilizing the resources to the full capacity. All right? Continuing on. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Yahushua. So Paul spoke about pressing. Whenever you press, that means you're deeply embedded. That means you're deeply pushing yourself into something, man. You know, and the Lord wants men is going to press. This thing isn't a light jog, and you jog and take your time, you know, and sit down and rest for a couple of hours and get up. Nah, the Lord said, go to the ant, thou sluggard. When you look at the nature of ants, they always pressing to build their kingdom. They're always pressing to take over a new territory. They're always pressing to actually expand their legions, so to speak, of individual troops. You know, so it's the same thing. The more output we give, the more input. But it's all about men that's worthy to actually labor. All right, that's why Yahushua said, pray for those men, because it said that the harvest is ripe, but the laborers are few. So pray for more laborers. And that's what you have to pray for also, because Yahushua commanded us to pray for more laborers. And I'm going to get that word press. The word press means to press on, figuratively, of one who's in a race runs swiftly to reach the goal. Right, and the scriptures speak about in Ecclesiastes how the race is not given to the swift. So the thing is, when you're running in this race, it's not a race of speed, it's a race of longevity. All right, the Spirit itself is going to quicken you. The Spirit itself is going to supply you. But you have to be willing to go through everything that it takes to reach the finish line. You know, just like when you're running, you might have aches in your back. You know, you might be hurt. You might fall down. You might catch an injury. You know, look at the greats, the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryants, these top football players, so on and so forth. A lot of them were known through battling through adversity, battling with a little league that was more inferior than superior leagues, and still dominating, man. still winning. All right, Jordan was known to play basketball in the flu, with having the flu, man. Kobe Bryant, what he had, a broken finger? He still battled through it, man. So we got to be in that same spirit. Broken finger, broken wrist, jacked up, sick, infirmities. We still dropping 80 on the scoreboard, man. You know. Continuing on, it says to pursue in a hostile manner. So this is the pursuit of happiness, so to speak. And it's the true pursuit of happiness, because we know the happiness and the bliss and all these things is going to come in the kingdom of heaven, but you have to pursue it in a hostile manner, meaning you got to be hot on the tracks of this truth. All right, the scriptures speak about actually running to Sophia, so to speak, and let her not go. You know, just like if it's a woman that you want, what you do? You get in that predator mode. The eyes get low, you know, looking at her every movement, looking at how to cut her in and hit her with certain words that apprehend her, so-called, you know, grab her, so to speak, so that you'll actually have her as a property, so to speak, have her a part of you. So it's the same thing with the kingdom of heaven and us making it to the finish line. We got to press in a hostile manner. We have to move with wisdom and don't overdo it. We have to make sure everything is done in decency and in balance. So continuing on, let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded, and if anything ye be otherwise minded, the Most High shall reveal even this unto you. And how would things be revealed? Because all things will be revealed through the furnace of the fire. And it says every man's work shall be tried through fire to show what manner of man it is. All right, that's how the veil is going to be pulled back, which the word reveal comes out of. All right, if you was building upon hay and wood, when the fire comes, it's going to be disintegrated. But if you was building upon silver, gold, precious stones, building in rubies, lodging all these things in your treasure chest, when the fire actually comes your way, it's not going to break you down, but it's going to make you better. The furnace of adversity is going to make you more of a man. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to make you endure more. All right? Because as the saying goes, pressure busts pipes and it makes diamonds. The Lord is looking to make diamonds, gems, gold out of his men of the Lord. So we have to go through this hell in this furnace of adversity, which is the race, in order to make it to the finish line. So I want to end by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shimi Awashah by Shimmer Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, my